Good evening. Welcome to Paranormal Blackout. Tonight we've got Barry Frankish doing his own investigation in the haunted rooms. Already we've had some strange occurrences. We normally use a battery pack for the to keep the camcorder charged, but unfortunately that's gone from 100% to 0 in a matter of minutes, which is strange. So Barry's camcorder with the night vision on will lose its power about half an hour or something. So then Barry will have a torch, so he will carry on in with a torch on. So let's bring Barry's camera up.
Thank you very much, Neil. Now, bear with me, because I know when people say it is dark in this place, I'm not exaggerating. It is bloody dark, because you imagine closing your eyes and putting your fingers over your eyes. That's what I can see. So I'm very cautiously, gingerly, walking from room to room. But I'm going to nip into here first. I'm not going to be actually calling out tonight, as I'm not looking for spirits. What I tend to find, what happens with me is, if I'm not looking for it, I will find it. So I will try a little bit of reverse psychology tonight and not look for it, if that makes any sense. But like I said, in here, I'm being very gingerly because I cannot see a thing. Now, this is a seance room, and I'm trying my best not to walk into anything. I'm not going to be staying in here long, to be honest with you, because I fancy wandering around the doll's room, actually, to be honest with you, because I've got a couple of friends in there. I think I've just kicked the table. Right, there's no room in here for me at the moment. So, but if there is anyone in here tonight with me, I am not here as a ghost hunter or a paranormal researcher. I'm here as a friend. So if you do want to interact with me, please feel free to do so. I ain't going to run away. Okay, going out of this room right now. We are going back into the corridor. See a little bit of light. Not a great deal. What's down there? Forgotten. Ah, the stairs. We missed a night at the end. Good evening, Mr. Knight. Okay, up the stairs. Ow. Yep, I walked into the stairs. Here we are going upstairs again. Okay, up the stairs. Excuse me, I've got big clumpy army boots on as well. And okay, upstairs we go. Bum, 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 bum. There's a fire extinguisher. No, it's not a spirit. Here we go. Here we are. We are now entering the war room. Hello, everybody. If you're in here tonight with me, I'm not here to offend anybody whatsoever. I'm not going to call out. I don't expect you to perform for me. I know you're not monkeys. There's the Anderson shelter. It is. It's totally dark. I cannot see a thing. That's a chair, I believe. Yep, I nearly walked into that thing. Now, to be honest with you, for anybody who's actually unsure about this or you fancy having a go at this, contact Neil. I'm sure he'll accommodate you. But, like I said, you forget about your fears because it's that dark. You've got to concentrate on what not to walk into. Now, this is the Anderson shelter. There's a couple of chairs there. As a chair, I'm going to sit on this for a few minutes. And, okay. Now, this is a view from inside the Anderson shelter. If you look above a minute, it's a proper one as well. Metal. So you can imagine what these poor souls went through, being bombed by the Germans. And imagine being in winter, these things will be bloody freezing. Okay. Now, anyone in this room with me right now? Like I said before, I am not here to expect you to perform. I know that. I don't expect you to do that. I'm here as a friend. I'm not a paranormal researcher tonight. I'm just here. I'm going to wander around. So if you do want to interact with me, because I have a question I would like you to answer. If you could possibly interact with me, preferably visual, but obviously I don't expect that. It would take a lot of your energy up. So any light anomalies, orbs, even sound, tapping, I'd appreciate anything like that. Okay. All peaceful at the moment. Is this the quiet before the storm, I wonder? Because if anything does happen, I ain't running because I'll bump into something. Okay, let's head back into the Anderson shelter again. There's chairs. Now, what I'm going to do is the room I'm more interested in at the moment, no offence to anyone in here, but is the doll's room. That's the chair. Right. Bear with me, I'm going to find where my feet are because I can't see them. That's one of them. I think, to be honest with you, for me, the safest thing for me to do is sit down somewhere. Because I tend to find the simplest things injure me, and I can do something most dangerous and be absolutely fine. Okay, any spirits in here with me right now? If you are with me, give me a guiding light, please. That's a chair. Okay. I know there's a door around here somewhere. Okay. Some wonderful stuff in here, I must admit. It's all genuine as well. Gas masks. Here we have, there's a door here. Now this door, at times, has been known to open itself. The brass door handle. So you know it's one of these door handles, but once it's shut, it stays shut. So I'm entering this. We are entering the doll's room. Oh, there's definitely a temperature change in here. Good evening, everybody. Now, well, as I've mentioned before in the rooms, if you haven't been following me around, my name's Barry. I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm here just to be friendly with you. I'm not a paranormal researcher or a ghost hunter tonight. I'm your friend. So if you do like to interact with me, we're most appreciative of it. And if you're going to answer my question, I do have a question. And is, do we continue after we leave our physical bodies? If you can help me answer that question, I'd be much appreciated. There's Anna on the tricycle. I say hello to her. What's that? It's a chair. Okay. Now, I do have my bag of bits on with me at the moment. So I'm not cheating because everything in my bag is old-fashioned and it doesn't take batteries. But because of the situation being so dark, I wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing. But what I want to do, I do have a set of bells I would like to use. And if you'd like me to, Anna, I'd like to interact with you. Hello. Say hi. You realise if she moves, I'm legging it. Okay. I'm going to take you a little walk round first. So there's a chair. That was my knee. I want to kick you on it. Hello. Round here a little bit more. So try not to bump into anything. I'll be honest with you, even when I'm on my own in the dark, I don't feel scared. Unless that's just me. There's a couple of my friends up here as well. I'd like to introduce her to when I find them. There's Lucy. Hi, Lucy. And there's Penelope. Hi, Penelope. How you guys doing? We settled in because they came from Yorkshire with me. Yeah, I'm a Yorkshireman in Leicestershire. So any spirits who either like or dislike Yorkshiremen, please come forward. So I'm being friendly with you. I just expect the same from yourself. If not, I understand. I understand history. Okay, and now I'm going to find somewhere to sit. Sorry, what did I just kick? Oh, sorry, Anna. No disrespect. Now, what I want to do is, if you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to put this camera I'm holding onto a low surface, onto Anna, because Anna has been known to ride a little tricycle around here. And I dare say that would be quite a spectacular item to see. So what I'm going to do is, I think That's positioned on a chair nicely. Now I have find my bag. What I'm going to do, I've got my trusty bag of bits, and I'm not cheating. Like I said, I am not going to be using a torch unless I really necessarily have to. But any spirits in here, like I said before, I'm not here to be offensive or anything. I just want to get to know you and basically interact with you, be friends. I mean, why not? I mean, in life, as in death, we all need friends. Now, I have got in my bag of bits some bells. I love my traditional methods. See, bells on ribbons. So I'm very traditionalist. I used to have all the technology. In fact, the only technology I've got right now is the camera setup which I'm using. Now, I cannot see Anna slightly, so what we'll be doing, if you excuse me, I'll be attaching these bells to Anna's tricycle. So, Anna. Mate, don't mind, I hope not. Put these round the bike. If you feel like I wander around. Tell you what, the noise is outside, aren't they? You get fed up with all the noise. Sure must be a distraction. Just like, can you do what you're doing? Peace and quiet. Got these motorbikes and cars outside. Loud music. It must be an interference for you, I mean. How's that for you? So if the bells do move, you should get some response. I'll take them off, don't we, if you don't like them. Come off. Can't see a thing, so bear with me. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but still the bells are swinging a little bit, but no sounders just yet. Okay. Pick the camera gimbal back up. And now, like I said before, anyone in this room would like to interact, I am more than willing to have a friendly chat with you if you like. Now, we'll introduce a few characters. Excuse me, I believe, is that Robert? I'm not sure, actually, I think it is. Hi. Say hello. You're sitting comfortably. Okay. Here's another character I recognise. Excuse me if it's a bit wonky, this camera, but I'm actually walking on my knees at the moment. I can't really emphasise how dark it is in here. But what you can see is a black and white image of a room. But trust me, if it wasn't for this camera, I would not be able to see a thing. I mean, I don't have night vision contact lenses in, so. Okay. Now, see, this room in particular, I do like this room. I don't know why, but there's something about it. I think it's because the majority of characters in here, and I don't feel there's anything negative in here, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm as psychic as a cardboard box, but I mean, I do have a spider sense in a way. I can sense if things not quite right, but at the moment, I feel quite comfortable. Hannah, you okay, Hannah? If you want to go for a little trundle on your bike, feel free. Now, where's my bag? Where did I leave my bag? I don't want to trip over it. There it is. My leather satchel. Actually, 1940s leather satchel. Okay, let's go for a little wander. So Anna's rigged up with her bells. So should anything untoward happen in here, or she fancies a little bike ride, we're going to get a little jangle. Okay, there's another door to my left-hand side. Through here. Door full of autographs, and I believe I'm on there somewhere as well. Yeah, there's me from my days as radio stardom. Now let's open this door. Now this is a particular interesting place. There's a door. And oh, look at fire extinguisher. So what you can see is what I cannot see. So, step. That's those lead down there, which I'm not going down there just yet. Venturing into here. Hello, everybody. Ooh, I felt a cold blast of air on my face then. Hi, folks. I don't mean to intrude, so I'll introduce myself. I'm Barry, but you probably know me by now because it's not the first time I've been here. And you know, if that's the case, you know I'm respectful. So no point in being aggressive or asking you to fill things. I'm not going to be like that. I don't believe in that. Step. Oh, bad word. There are a couple of people I introduce you to. The old masks. Indonesian death masks. A couple of my old friends as well. Well, so far, all I can hear is my feet creaking. There is a mirror there, so that image you see is my reflection and the camera I'm carrying. And gingerly walking. Okay. I'm sure there'll just be a table in here. Where's the next room? Ah, it's in here, the table. Step. Good evening, everybody, again. And once more. Now then, people have experienced quite a few things in this room. What we'll do, there's a character, I know there's a character across here. It's being the mirror. Just make sure there's nobody under there. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, just him. Sorry. Right. Okay. Okay. We've got a little bit of history. I do know that. But I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm going to sit down on one of these chairs a moment. In fact, I won't. I'll sit next to Mr. Kelly Bob. Hi, fella. Excuse me. Ooh, that creak isn't me, not my bones. Now, anyone in this room right now with me? I don't mean disrespect whatsoever. I'm here to get to know you. Be friends. Like I mentioned before, I tend to find that if I look for something, I don't find it. It only comes to me when I'm not looking for it. So I'm doing, like I said, what I'm doing tonight is I'm doing reverse of what I normally would do, and I'm going for a little wander around, asking questions out, but not directly searching. So if, like I say, if you do want to interact with me, you're more than free to do so. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. You know that. It's quite peaceful here tonight, actually. Okay. I know there's a step round here again somewhere. There's a door. It is really that dark. I'll back in to here. Tell you what, I like joining doors around here. Look at that. Oop, there's a step. I missed it. I'll shut this door again. If you like your privacy, I respect that. Just say if you don't want me anywhere where you are, just please let me know, and I'll gladly back off from you. I don't mean to intrude on anyone's privacy. So if you are doing something personal or you don't want to know about, please be discreet. Okay. I'm wondering, that's me. We go. It's an interesting room. Chamber of fear, I believe. There's a chair. I believe there's a chair in here somewhere I can sit on. Okay, what's this? I believe is it a chair in here? Is it a chair? I'm not sorry, I'm not supposed to. Ah, there's a mirror. Oh, pardon me. Right, so that's a load of a chamber of fear. And to my right, there's a large mirror. I believe that's an external sound. There we are. Now, a little bit scrying. How's that? It's an idea. If anybody is with me right now, don't be offended. Don't be afraid. This is camera one. This recording image, camera won't hurt you. So you can see a lot more than I can. Hi. It is strange, isn't it, though? I mean, there's me talking to myself in a dark room. 100 years ago, I'd have been locked up for this in a funny farm. Now I'm just classified as ghost hunters. Okay, I think what we need to do is find somewhere to settle. And I find the stairs. Tell you what, you probably can't see this, but I can see my breath. Oh. I'll tell you what, I never stay still, me. Step. Okay, everybody. I'm going back into the doll's room. I cannot see a damn thing. There's no door there, I believe. Is that a door? Where's that go? What's in here? Oh, storage cupboard. Sorry. Okay, oops. I think what I need to do is spend a little time in here. Should be behind me. I think. Like I said before, Aunt Annery had a little tricycle. She's been known to have a little wander around on a bike. I don't know if fancy a little ride towards me, Anna. Hey? I'll play. Don't want to play tonight. Not to worry. I can really tell you the temperature has really dropped in here. Look at that. You probably can't see it on camera, but it has really got colder. I don't normally feel the cold. Is that a sign of something to come? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to put this down on this chair once more. Bear with me. How's that? That's a good image. Yeah, that's not bad. Excuse my fumbling hands. Okay, I'll make me to work. Make my way towards Anna. Anna, are you okay, love? How are you today? Hey. Now, why do you like this place? Do you like it here? See that, but it won't hurt you. No, you know that by now, though. People come here, your friends, you know that. Okay, Okay, any spirits in this room? Or do you like not being called spirits? I mean, is it disrespectful to you? I mean, I don't mean any disrespect whatsoever, but any persons or souls who like to wander around these premises, like to come forward, chat with me? I have a question. I mentioned it before. Do we carry on once we leave our physical bodies? I mean, it's a question everyone wants to know, but no one's been given an answer, not definitively. I mean, do we carry on? A little sign to say yes, be nice. Somewhere to go once we leave this earthly plane. I'm getting deep now, aren't I? Hey? Well, I don't feel comfortable with you guys here. I mean, you guys, I mean, from whatever area you come from, you're all together in here, getting along side by side. Now, Anna, so if I sit here for a few minutes, I'll start on my torch. I hope it's my torch anyhow. Okay, that's the camera's in front. So, anyone in this room with me right now would like to interact? I can't see you, but you obviously probably can see me. So, if you do interact, that noise is from outside. If you wish to interact, a light anomaly, a sound, visual would be perfect, but I understand you, it'll take a lot out of you. I don't want you to drain yourself. But a little sign, please. Do you like being here? Is there anything you'd like to see change? Is there anything you don't like? The noise is distracting, isn't it? It's got really cold. Can't describe how cold it's gone. I mean, it's like an external temperature. But even in the coldest of houses, it shouldn't be this cold. There's no windows open. There's curtains up. Is it something else that's causing this cold? I mean, let's have a look, eh? Oh. Now you know me by now, don't you, Anna? You have a friendly face. Friendly soul. Why don't you chat with me? Why don't you look close to me a little bit, please? Would you like to be pushed around on it? A little sign. If I had to push you around a little bit, I'd gladly do so. Just let me know you want to be pushed. Do you want to turn bells off? Take these bells if you want to be all that. Outside again. Fortunately, we can't tell external forces, can we? It's not the spirit chef to worry about, it's them numpties outside, isn't it? Okay. Put them back in there. Now then, a little method I have got as well. I mentioned, I don't use a spirit bowl, a singing bowl. I do use a tuning fork, however, to harmonise the air and I'll surface. He's made. I'll do. Any spirits can hear this? Or feel the sensation of this vibration? It might look a bit weird, this, but I've done this for a long time with these things. And space, a lot more space saving as well than a singing bowl. Anyone like to come forward? Being quiet tonight, aren't you? You got a bloke. Do you like blokes in here? Yeah? I mean, I respect. If you don't want to talk, if you don't want to talk to me, I'll respect that. I can't see a thing in here, so anyhow. Oops, that's one of my bells. That's my doing. I missed my bag altogether. That's how dark it is. So I keep emphasising how dark it is, but you don't realise actually how dark it is. And I'm sat alone in the Haunted Antiques in Leicestershire. And if you don't know about this place, it's a phenomenal place. It's the artefacts in here, the interaction. I mean, and another thing as well, nothing is claimed to be haunted. Everyone's experiences something different at a different time. And it's such a wonderful, diverse place to be as well. So if you are into your spirits and you want something a little bit unique, good day out for you as well. Not just at night time, but in the daytime as well. So much to do in this place. Now I did hear a noise then. I think I heard something from that area. I know it's still noises from outside, but I heard something in this area. Now this, I believe, is where we do a noise reduction program. In here. It's like a little photo booth. And the idea of it is, oops, kick something. There we are. Clowns. Don't like clowns, I apologise. Oops. I'm going to stay out of this because I think I'm going to pull it down if I'm not careful. Hi. And I've been muttering on a bit, but it's not often you get to place. It's not often you get to spend time in a place like this on your own. Now then, there's a chair here, and there's a table there. Now then, I'm going to sit on this chair, quite comfortable actually. I'm going to position this camera from this table. Now, we've lost the link. Right, sorry about that. We have lost the link. The camera has packed in totally now. So what I need to do, bear with me. I need to, as by instructions, we have a backup plan. We are here. Now, I'm still in Doll's room. You see, what Neil's probably mentioned to me before, we had a bit of an incident, not an incident, we did a bit of issue with a power pack, which powers the camcorder, because this camera, the battery in this thing doesn't really last that long. And even though the battery booster pack had full charge, when I'm coming to plugging it into the camera, nothing happened. Zero. Now, it's a little bit light, obviously. I don't know if you can see me still or not. Oh, Robert. Actually, I've got my torch. I've got my torch really, but I don't like. You probably can't see what I'm doing now. I don't know if you can or not. Can you let me know if you can see me, anybody? Because I don't want to use my torch if possible. Pitch black. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is put my torch there. Okay. What I'm going to do is reposition this camera. So what I'm going to have to do now, because of a battery issue, is I position this camera somewhere where I believe may be of interest. Towards Anna again, I believe. She's a fascinating individual. There she is. That's not a bad picture, is it? Now, Anna, do you want to play? So around here, let's play. I have to push you. If I want to push you, just let me know. Hey? I don't want to put my hands on you if you don't like it. I respect you for that. Hello? Talking to myself again. Hi. It's such fascinating places, so you like living here? Quiet tonight, aren't you? That little torch is bright, I must admit. Is it in your eyes? Okay, let me put my bag back on. Let's go for a little wander around, eh? That's better. Okay, let's have a little wander around. We've got a little bit of torchlight now. That creaking is me on the floor. But to be honest with you, apart from the noise I've been making, it's been pretty quiet in here tonight. Let's go back into the war room for a little bit. Okay. I'd like to say goodnight to everybody in this room. Thank you for your interaction. If you have done it and I've not noticed it, I apologise. So go back out here. I mean, genuine schools. This is more of a walk round than a ghost hunt because, like I said before, I'm more inclined to be more respectable to the spirits. Rather than keep asking out to them, I'd rather interact with them on a one-to-one basis, speak to them as they were when they were alive. Now, I don't know if you can see me, not here. I'm going to come down here to this level. Like I said, I think at the moment, I'll be honest with you, I think it's quite quiet tonight. But then again, that's your point of this. Everyone's got a unique way of investigating, myself included. But I'm looking at things now, spirits are like human beings. Some may be shy, some may want to come forward, some might be cautious, and some might just be hell-bent and causing grief. Whichever, like human beings, there's good and bad. But tonight in this building, I've seen my breath from the temperature fluctuations, but it seems to have got warmer now as well, funny enough. Unless it's just me because I've been moving around. It does seem a bit quiet, apart from outside. Well, like I said, if you fancy it, I'm going to go at this. I think it's quite actually relaxing. I must be weird myself, but I do like dark places. So, spirits tonight in this room. If you are with me right now, if you don't feel like interacting, I appreciate that, I understand that, and I respect that. And hopefully next time, we're going next door now. Take care, spirits. Okay. Okay, one last look at the room. I apologise for the camera angle. I took my camera skills at my best, but I am using an handheld torch and the camera because I mentioned before the battery pack has packed in on the camera and the booster, the battery, the power bank for the camera went to zero and it was fully charged. I mean, I don't know if that's spiritual interaction or not. I'm not claiming to be so, but whatever. It was strange. Let's back into this room. Okay, good night, everybody. Back into the war room. I'll shut this door behind me. Once again, everything you see in this room is all genuine. Even something simple as, not just the Anderson shelter, but the ID cards you see on here. You can imagine, even though it isn't a what you call it, isn't an item of value, great value, it has got energies in it. And even something simple like I said, an ID card like that, carried every day. So the essence of someone's bravery, someone's fear, is all engraved into these pieces of cardboard. It's quite thought-provoking when you think about it, what people went through. There is the famous wheelchair, which I'm not going to sit in tonight because I'll probably fall asleep in it. A jacket, a bicycle, chess set. Most of me I can't play chess. Manage drafts. Spirits a game like a game of chess. Well, that would be interesting. I said once again, the Anderson shelter. Don't know if you're getting this, but okay. As a spirits, if you want to interact, I'm more than happy to interact with you. But please let me know you are here. I mean, you would be utmost respect. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to talking to me, there's Neil in the other room downstairs. Say hello to him. Let him know you're here. After all, this is his creation. I'll put the Anderson shelter. And what I'm going to do actually for a few minutes, going to sit in there. Put that level there. Now, triangle the torch so you can get a better light. You can't really see much, can you? Like I said, I'm not actually using the infrared because the battery's gone dead on it. Excuse the pun. Can't really get it positioned where it be quite. It is weird though. I mean, like I said, everything is genuine. This Anderson shelter included. What's I in? I don't know what that noise was. Don't know if you heard that. Wasn't me. Let me wish chair a minute. That's me moving that chair. So let me see him get a position. The German helmet. I mean, I could do something like try it on, but I'm not going to. I've done my days and things like that. I'm more respectful these days. So if any interaction does occur, the spirits will know I'm not here to gimmick. I'm not here to take a mickey out of them. Ah, that's a bit. If I get this torch to stay still. I'll put a bit of beam. What you're seeing is the Anderson shelter and the spirit board. Now I'm going to try and do is if I can get this torch to stay still, I'm going to sit in the Anderson shelter for a few minutes. But I need this torch to stay still. Is that going to work on there? Bear with me. If that stays put. Excuse my fumbling fingers once more. Is that going to stay? Touch wood. There will be one moment. Oh, that's weird. Imprint of a chair looks like a face. Bit of pareidolia there. Now, Anderson shelters. These things, during the war, saved a lot of lives. Some very simple. Iron, covered in sandbags and soil. These places full brunt of Luftwaffe. And like I said before, faced a lot of flak and saved a lot of lives. So you can imagine someone's fear. People sat in these things, even drones of airplanes, not knowing where the bombs were going to land. The fear they must have faced. And that essence imprinted into such a thing like this. That's why things like this should never be forgotten. So the spirit's here with me tonight, right now. Take a seat with me. Interact with me. You know me, you know I am. But the thing as well, I mean, this. It's all inspiring, really. What people went through for our freedom we live today. But that's another story. And the spirits, I understand, you may be reluctant to come forward. If that's the case, I respect that. And I respect that you're not monkeys. You don't perform on demand. If you look at me right now, I appreciate you coming forward. And if you're not interacting with me, come cold again. It is strange. From one room to the next, I know the doors are being closed, but the temperature fluctuations are dropping quite a lot. I mean, the other room, the doll's room, went really cold and it went warm again. Now in here, I'm getting the same experience. I'm getting a lot of cold areas. My breath again. I mean, I don't feel physically cold though, I must admit. That might be just me. Probably is, but I don't sense anything. Like I said, I'm psychic as a cardboard box, but I mean, if you are listening to me right now, I'm rambling on in spirits who may be residing with these walls. You know we mean, you know I am. You know we want to interact. We just want to know what happens when we go. If you can find a way to tell us that, show us. I mean, is there something better for us? And if so, if you are here still, why do you linger around? Is there something better to go to? Surely you want to go there rather than stay. Or is there things in this building right now what means something to you? And if there's something here right now, what is got us something you care about, make a noise on it. Ting it, little noise. But I know it's difficult to noise outside. It's got really cold. I know whatever time it is now. Do you know what is it? I can't see what time it is. About 10 to 10, I think. Yeah. So really, it's not freezing outside. So, but I get me I'm saying if it's like this temperature I'm getting now, the feel, even the Anderson shelter is really cold. I know it's metal, and that the chain's cold. I mean, if you don't want me sat in here, I'll gladly move if you want me to. Just let me know. Do you want me to leave? Tell you what, let's have a look around again. Back me on this shelter. Okay. Ow. I just walked into a chair. Okay. Now, if I just tuned in, I'm Barry, and I'm wandering around on my own in my own Antiques Research Centre. Basically, looking for the. Oh, that's really cold. Ooh. That's got really cold. Is anyone with me right now? Because I didn't feel this cold a minute ago. I'll put this camera back down. Now, this is intriguing me because, like I said, the temperature really has dropped. What's happening in the fridge? Are you doing this? Anyone in this room making the temperature fluctuate? Because a few minutes ago I could not see my breath. Now I can see my breath. And I know I'm in the war room, but it's gotten really, really cold. I mean, the best way to describe how cold it is now, imagine opening your freezer door and the waft hitting you in the face. And I've been in this room before. I mean, but it's, never noticed it was cold. Okay. Any spirits from this room right now? If you don't like being called spirits, I apologise. Any persons? Individuals? Anyone like to interact with me right now? Is this your way of doing it? Making it cold? Because if it is, I thank you. I appreciate what you're doing. You know I'm not offending you. I don't mean to if I am. I apologise if I do so. So let's learn a bit about more about you. Do you cross from room to room? Or do you stay in this room? Because it was cold in Doll's room as well earlier on, but not this cold. I mean, it'd be interesting to find out how cold this room actually gets during a normal evening. But right now, it does feel like a fridge. And I'm just sat on the floor. Best way for me at the moment, so I don't bang into anything. I don't want to damage anything. Especially myself. But if there's anything of yours in this room, if you are making this room this cold, ooh, I just saw something then. I went from right to left. I don't know if you saw that. I think it could have been my imagination, but it could have been like a moth or something. I don't know, but it didn't. I mean, at it flight, it just went straight. It might be imagination. I don't know, but I could swear I saw something up there. That's dust. Yeah, I haven't seen that. As dust is that, but I can't believe how cold it is. If I was outside, I would put a coat on. I would actually put a coat on right now. It's something else. The coldness. It's not a. It's a dry cold, if that makes any sense. If you're in this room with me right now, please give me a little indication about your ear. Tap on something. A light anomaly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my torch off for 1 second, well, a couple of seconds. And if you're with me right now, please indicate about your ear. I'm staying extremely still. I'm not going to tap on anything. If you don't wish to interact, I appreciate that. I'd like to get to know you more, though. I mean, I do have an affinity for World War II. I mean, it did bring out the best in people and the worst in certain people, unfortunately. But you stuck together. You made the world a better place. and that. People should never forget that. Because of your sacrifices, we live freely today. And I thank you for that, as do many other people. And I just wish you know that. And these poppies everywhere you see, they represent the sacrifice you made. And I dare say to yourselves, I mean, we've had 2 great wars, but I dare say you weren't aware it would class as World War I, World War II. To you, it would have been a horrific event. But it's something you had to do. Let's hope we never have to go through that again. But you did what you did, and we all thank you for that. You deserve peace. I'll put my torch back on now. Right. Still cold in here. Okay, I think now I'm going to wander around a bit more before we close up for the night. Because I dare say you don't want to come forward tonight. So I respect that. Okay. We're now going to leave the war room. Good night, everybody. Okay. That leaves us me. Let's go back into the corridor, and we'll have a little room. I'll shut this door. I can actually see what I'm doing now, thanks to my little torch. All these images on the walls, automatic writing, people's pictures, images what come through people's. Christ, unique picture there. If you are getting this video sensitive anything from these pictures, do let us know. There's the night. I still want to wear that suit. Let's go back through here. We're going to go back into this room. Cold, but not as cold as the other room. I shut the door. Pendulum, copper, and brass. These things make brilliant conductors. Look at that clock. Is anyone in this room with me right now? It's a beautiful clock, is that? Now then. That is me in the mirror. You probably can't see me, but it's a bit of, can't really do a bit of scrying because it's the light's not quite right for it. Okay. That's an interesting chap. I'm going to visit with us tonight in this room. You probably know what that is. I'm not touching that thing. I don't know what one of them is. Glasses, a few items look very familiar. Well, I said before, these are all genuine, all been used. Probably more so that thing. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Let's sit down for a few minutes. Anyone in this room right now with me? I know I'm on my own. I don't fear you. I show no malice towards you. Just want to get to know you. Can you give me a sign that you're here? If you don't want to, even if you don't want to interact, just let me know, and I'll gladly go. And sometimes, if you look, sometimes you get things behind people. I won't say I'm brave doing this, I'm not, to be honest with you, but if there's anything behind me, make your presence known. I do apologise for the shaky camera work, because like we said before, the main camera has gone offline, the battery's packed in, so we've gone to a backup system, which is a bit more reliable, ironically. But yeah, this is what I look like in real life. I apologise for that. But in all spirit forms, I guess we all look the same. I'm going to turn my light off, do a little bit of calling out. If there are any spirits in this room with me, I keep calling you spirits, don't I? Apologise for that. I don't like doing that. Any individuals in this room right now like to interact? I mean, you know, you know, but I keep saying that, you know that. I like to get to know you a little bit better. Because I'm not into calling out normally. It's not something I normally do. I just like to speak to people as I'd like to be spoken to myself. So in things like this, I do show utmost respect where I can. Call me old-fashioned, I mean, I don't mind. But it does seem tonight, all is quiet on the Western Front, eh? We're going to find my torch again. See if it's on something there. Like I said, I can't really elaborate how dark it really is. I mean, this torch is a lifesaver. Oh, got a ping. What's that all about? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're back in there. Hello, lady. Now, I say everything is set out as it would be in its day. It's a beautiful old clock, is that? I do like timepieces. Your fireplace. Hello. How are you, lady? I had to introduce myself. I'm Barry, but you probably already know that, don't you? How can we sit down here on your own, then, eh? Do you prefer it this way? I guess that might need a minute. A bit better. How are you, lady? What's your name? Let's see if you're going to tell me, eh? Okay. Now, this is the first time, I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I've actually done a proper walk round on my own in this place. And I'll sit in this chair a second. Yeah, first time I've done a walk round on my own. And it is a unique place, it's a beautiful place, a unique place, I must admit. Full of so much character and soul. And cold. It's weird, the temperature fluctuation, I must admit, the temperature in the doll's room wasn't as cold as in the war room. The war room was freezing, I could really feel it. And this room's quite nippy, but obviously there's no central heating on in the place. There's a window just there, blinded up. But even so, the fluctuation between temperature between rooms is quite significant. It's like opening a fridge compared to a freezer. If it makes any sense. But it is a unique place, and I'm thankful to be able to do this. I mean, it's not been a direct go sometimes I'm doing. I don't really do that anymore as such, but I experiment in my own little way. And it's cold again. It's today again. It is so cold. But I've got a wafty warmth then as well. It's like it moved through me. I mean, like I say, I'm not psychic anyway whatsoever. I can pick things up. I've got intuition, but not compared to what some people have. I think. Let's have a look at one more little blast around it. Sorry, I think, to be honest with you, it's been a little bit quiet in here tonight. Maybe because it's me doing things a little bit differently. I do try to be different where I can, but it's all experimental. Every week a different person doing this. Each brings their own unique way of investigating. And one day, I dare say, someone's method will be successful. I don't think it'll be mine, but whoever follows my footsteps after me, I wish them luck. I think what I'm going to do now, to be honest with you, I'm going to call it a night because I don't want to waste your time.
Okay, Barry?
Yep.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
How did you find that?
Quite relaxing.
Good. It was a bit quiet tonight though, wasn't it?
It was quiet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll stop the live feed now. But well done.
Thank you.
Because if you come into the office, we'll get feedback. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Every week's different. We really don't know what's going to happen. So thanks for Barry, and we'll see you next week. So bye, everyone.